What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show, a real live morning radio show. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. It's Tasty Tuesdays. Yes. Some other people call it Taco Tuesday, but we call it Tasty Tuesday here on the Jaime Dee Show. You want to know why? Because we're going to have Wainwright, who's going to come on the show later today to tell you all about the great things you can get into here, food-wise, in Las Vegas, Nevada. So stick around because we have this new installment of Tasty Tuesday. Make sure to be here. Yes. Woo! So, excuse me, I have to get my little clear throat on because, oh man, these allergies. I don't know. I'm still not used to Vegas. The weather and the allergies, it's just a lot. It is just a lot. I'm still trying to get over it. All right, so let's get to this show rundown. I'm going to go over the daily news. And then, like I said, we're going to have Tasty Tuesday with Wainwright here on the show. Last week, she gave us an immaculate referral and recommendation to an Italian restaurant. And when I tell y'all, my mouth was watering. Raven does that. She definitely does that. And then we're going to have a conversation on Karen's Gone Wild. What would you do if you were a victim of a Karen experience? Not just a Karen, but a Karen experience. So make sure you stick around because we have a lot to go over today, all right? Let's get into this. As reported by the Shade Room, Gavin Newsom has signed Bill 673 into law, establishing a statewide Ebony Alert system. According to the bill, Black children 18 years and under make up 38% of missing persons cases. This bill aims to change that statistic. The bill intends to disperse accurate and timely information about this disappearance of Black kids to individuals across the state and media outlets. This measure aims to be utilized as an effective tool to investigate and help locate missing Black youth at a faster rate. The Ebony Alert law is seeking statewide reach across radio, television, social media, and highway signage. Law enforcement may request an Ebony Alert to be activated if several factors deem it necessary. The law is set to go into effect on January 1st, so make sure you guys pay attention because we want to make sure that we have enough resources to save everybody. Yes, there are Amber Alerts, but they're saying they have not been effectively used to find missing Black children. Take a listen to ABC7's report about this story.
California to help find missing Black youth. State Senator Stephen Bradford authored a new law that creates Ebony Alerts. Young Black people make up almost 40% of those who come up missing. Amber Alerts have been used for 2 decades, but some critics say African Americans are often overlooked by the notification system. The Ebony Alerts apply to people up to 25 and includes Black youth considered at risk or with mental or physical challenges.
African Americans, whether they're children or young adults, are often listed as runaways.
You see the difference of when white girls go missing and Black girls go missing. The sense of urgency is not there. With this, the attention, the need, the urgency, I feel will be met, and what's going to be a game changer.
Many young women who vanish end up being victims of sex trafficking. Ebony Alerts can also use technology like roadside signs and electronic notifications.
So there were a lot of people in the comments who were like, why is there a Amber Alert specifically for African American children, especially African American women? Well, because we're seeing that, again, African American women have been taking up a large amount of the statistic. And the Amber Alerts have not been effective to actually find these African American children or African American children, women, to be specific, to be very specific. Now, there are also a lot of Black people who are not okay with this resource. There are people online saying, so white kids get an Amber Alert and other kids get an Ebony Alert. The math isn't mathing. Some people say they do everything but give reparations. This is bogus. Other people are saying, why? What's the point of separating them? And my thing is this. If you see that one way isn't working and you have to come up with a different way to solve a problem, let's do that. everything isn't racist. Everything isn't a separation. Everything isn't a way to put people over here and treat people like this. Some things just have to be done differently to help out different people. The way things were done back in the mid to late 1900s may not be the same things we can use now. We're in our current time of 2023. We have gone through so much. We have had to deal with finding different ways to help people. And if this is a way to help out the African American children who are being overlooked, who are not being saved, and who are victims to sex trafficking, human trafficking, and more power to those who are trying to push for a resource to save innocent young children. Period. Period, period, period. If it does not work, keep trying to find ways to make it work. I'm with it. If you guys aren't, make sure to comment live on the YouTube at The Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimeDeeshow. Again, The Jaime Dee Show, or call in at 702-221-7283. All right, let's get into this topic because I was like, okay, I'm here for it. But again, a lot of people weren't. So an event by the name of Walk a Mile in Her Shoes has been going viral on social media. It's an event where men physically put themselves in women's shoes to protest against domestic violence, and it seems as though it has a lot of people on the internet in a tizzy. The organization began its mission to stop sexual assault and gender violence in 2001. This walk took place on the College of Coastal Georgia's campus this year. Now you may be asking, why men in women's shoes? Well, per the company's website, there is an old saying, quote, "You can't understand another person's experience until you've walked a mile in their shoes," end quote. This is to get people listening, learning, and talking. Walk a Mile in Her Shoes education events organized around men literally walking 1 mile in women's high-heeled shoes. It's not easy walking in these shoes, but it's an experience around which a lot of education, self-reflection, and change happens. It's impressive to see such a visually stunning public statement of listening, learning, allyship, and commitment. It's an engaging event that gets the community talking about sex and gender biases, gender identity, gender relations, and men's sexualized violence. Now, again, there are a lot of people in the tizzy right now saying, why would you put men in women's shoes? Why are you emasculating our men? Why are you just doing things that aren't good for our men? They can learn other ways to protect our women and empathize with our women without being in their heels. And why are you all just trying to make the image of specifically black men flamboyant and feminine? Now, while I agree that there is a lot of things being done in this world, especially through media representation, that makes it to where they are trying to emasculate our men, especially our black men, and break them down, there are a lot of other things that aren't simply that. I mean, if you look at the people who are in power today, you have a lot of white men who are in power making rules, regulations, procedures, and laws for women. You have a lot of black men doing that. You have a lot of Hispanic men doing that, but a majority of them are white men. And they try to tell women what to do with their bodies, what not to do with their bodies, who they should answer to, and more. And we hear often, well, you don't know what it's like to be a woman. You don't know what women have to go through. You don't know our lives. Stop trying to make rules, laws, regulations, procedures, and more for us. And I completely agree. However, when there are organizations that literally try to put men in those shoes, now it's a problem. I think everything needs to be considered and everything needs to be talked about in a way to help fight injustice, segregation, sexism, and more. There's nothing wrong with men literally putting themselves in your shoes to see what it's like to, again, walk a mile in women's high heels. I get it. It looks crazy, but it's funny to me. It's funny. Whatever we got to do to help out our people, because we are people together, whether we're white, black, Hispanic, gay, bi, trans, whatever we can do to help out our people and truly see into their lives, we should consider it. Now, you would never be able to actually be a woman because you're not a woman. But you can try your best to see through their lens. All right, let's take a quick break. Well, actually, let me say this. AT says, I believe I understand what they're trying to do with the walk in the lady's shoes. Not sure if this method or concept, but think it could support this cause, though. I understand. I understand, AT. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break. This is the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. When I come back, we have more daily news. Stay right there.
I'm Nathan Atkins, and I know the Drip Bar LV is the place to be for natural health and wellness. We offer wellness-boosting IV vitamin therapies designed to enhance your immune system, promote healthy aging, increase your energy levels, and improve athletic performance and recovery. Book your session today by visiting our website at thedripbar.com. That's thedripbar.com. Or give us a call at 702-846-0851. That number again is 702-846-0851. Mention you're a listener of The Jaime Dee Show and receive 15% off.
Welcome to Hash House A Go-Go, where we've been serving farm food and crafted cocktails for over 2 decades. Visit us for the full Hash House experience at any of our 5 Las Vegas locations. Hash House A Go-Go is where old school meets new and gets twisted. We bring people together over good food and fun. Come in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and come hungry because our portions are huge. Visit us online to see our entire menu at hashhouseagogo.com. Hash House A Go-Go. It's a Midwest thing, and there's nothing else like it.
Zen World Premium CBD offers full and broad spectrum CBD oil, extracts, and capsules which are designed to help you feel your best. Their products are sourced from the best organic hemp and natural ingredients on the market and are tested for quality, purity, and potency. They have a full range of items from health and wellness to beauty to pets. Call 725-205-9223. Visit online at zenworld.com or stop by their location at 9895 South Maryland Parkway and Silverado Ranch Parkway. Mention KSHP for 10% off in store or use code KSHP online for 15% off.
Hello everyone, it's your girl Shy. I am your favorite beauty nurse practitioner and owner of Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. This Thursday, save the date, we'll be hosting our first annual Era Lace Open House pre-sale event, September 28th, 2023, 5 to 8 p.m. Again, make sure you come. It's free to RSVP. Our location, 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. Light refreshments and drinks will be served. You do not want to miss out on this pre-sale event and a grand prize. Be sure to give us a call at 725-205-1147.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you to everybody in the Las Vegas community who are currently listening in their cars right now. I really appreciate you for not turning that dial and give me your support. And thank you to those who are listening from all over the world right now who are live on the YouTube. Let's shout out Josh Does Vegas, A.T. Holloway. We have Kara. We have Tracy. Oh, I see everybody coming in. We have Michael. Yes. And for those who are live on the YouTube right now, thank you for watching. If you would like to comment live, you just need to log in using your Gmail account. Once you log in using your Gmail account, you can actually comment live on YouTube. And I definitely acknowledge you all when I'm able to, all right? Let's get into some more news. So remember the 2 teens who intentionally recorded themselves running over a cyclist in Las Vegas by the name of Andy Probst? Well, as reported by Fox 5 Vegas, they appeared in court on Wednesday, October 11th, and pleaded not guilty. Jesus Alaya and Jasmine Keys, who were 17 and 16 at the time of the incident, were indicted Friday, October 6th, and charged as adults with several felonies, including murder and auto theft. Las Vegas police have said officers tied the teens to at least 3 hit and runs the morning of August 14th. Friday's indictment expands on the charges the teens were already facing, AP reported. The alleged hit-and-run incidents include the crash that killed cyclist Andy Probst, a 64-year-old retired former police chief from the city of Bell, California, who was pedaling along the side of the road when he was hit. The video, which was shot from the passenger seat of an allegedly stolen vehicle, shows the car approaching Probst from behind on an otherwise traffic-free road. April reported that male voices can be heard laughing as the vehicle steers towards Probst and rams the bicycle. Probst is thrown backward across the hood and into the windshield. He is then seen on the ground next to the curb. Along with murder and residential burglary, the teens were indicted on charges of battery, attempted murder, and residential burglary, and multiple counts of automobile grand theft larceny and possession of a stolen vehicle. The younger teen also was indicted on a charge of possessing burglary tools, according to AP. Now, under Nevada law, the most severe sentence the teens could receive on the murder charge, if convicted, is 20 years to life in state prison, not the death penalty, according to AP. That's because they were not 18 at the time they were accused of the crimes. One of them has since turned 18, though. A status check for both Aliyah and Keys is set for October 24th at 9:30 a.m. Woo! I'm not sure what goes through people's minds, especially young kids, when they decide to do dumb stuff like this. I really want to say stay in your kids' lives, but also remember that it takes a community to raise a child. Who were around these kids when they had these ideas? I mean, I did dumb stuff as a child and as a teenager, but nothing this dumb. You would think at 17 and 16 they would know better. That's not like 11 and 12. 17 and 16, you are able to make conscious enough decisions on your own, and you should absolutely know better than to not run somebody over, steal a car, and record it. Like, huh? When I read this story, I was absolutely flabbergasted. And to then see the Hispanic teenager say, well, I'm going to get a slap on the wrist. I'll probably do 30 days. If anything, nothing's going to happen to me. I really want to know who is in these kids' circles to make them believe that. What is going on with our world? Why are we all hurting each other? Why are we all literally trying to kill each other? Why are we all doing dumb stuff? And it's even happening at a young age. I do consider 16 and 17 a young age, but I don't consider them ignorant or dumb enough to not know better. I knew better at 16 and 17. Why? Like, it really appalls me that they decided to do something of this nature and feel no remorse behind it. I'm the type of person who wants to do an investigation behind the parents, the school system, the friends they were around, the type of stuff they were watching. Because remember back in the day, because people like to act like things that are done in the current world between, let's say, 2016 and 2013, 2016 and 2023 are just these new concepts and kids are acting different than kids back in the day. History repeats itself, and I would never let anybody older try to be like, we didn't act like this as kids. Y'all some liars. Because I want to remind you all about this. Remember when Grand Theft Auto came out? If you guys don't know what Grand Theft Auto is, it's a video game where you're able to free roam and shoot people, kill people, run people over. You're just a person able to do anything with no true remorse because it's a video game. Of course, they have consequences in the video game, but it was one of those video games that allowed people to get rid of their inhibitions through the video game. They were able to just have fun and do things and act in, let's be honest, crazy and evil actions, but through a video game. I play Grand Theft Auto. I still do. It's fun. Not gonna lie, it's fun running over innocent people in a video game. However, we saw back in the day that kids were playing these video games and then getting the bright idea to do what they were doing in the video games in real life. So this isn't something that's new to our community. But that's exactly why I want to figure out what was in these kids' spaces to make them believe what they were about to do and what they did was okay. Because I remember back in the day, a lot of the news personalities and politicians were trying to blame Grand Theft Auto and the reason why kids were doing dumb stuff back in those times. So I want to know, what was it? What was it? I wouldn't want this to be a situation where they just get away with it. I really want to know, what was it? Hey, shout out to Andrea. Shout out to Dab. Shout out to AT. Shout out to everybody else who's just now getting into the YouTube. Comment and let me know what you guys think. Because AT says he needs to learn his lesson. Examples need to be set. I agree. Kara also agrees with you. People on YouTube are saying sad situation. Well, unfortunately, I have an even more sad situation. In a tragic, excuse me, wow, my allergies. In a tragic incident that shocked the community, an Illinois landlord has been arrested and charged with a hate crime after allegedly stabbing a 6-year-old Muslim boy to death and seriously injuring his mother. The man reportedly targeted the victims based on their faith and as a response to the ongoing Israel-Hamas war. According to the Associated Press, a woman identified as Hanan Shaneen had called 911 to report that her landlord had attacked her and her child with a knife. She told the operator that she ran into a bathroom and continued to fight him off. While arriving at the scene, the officers arrived and found the 32-year-old woman wounded and her little boy at home, located in an unincorporated area of Plainfield Township. The man suspected, 71-year-old Joseph Kuzba, was found outside. The man suspected, 71-year-old Joseph was found outside the resident, quote, sitting upright on the ground near the driveway of the residence, end quote, with cuts on his face. From there, he was immediately taken into police custody. The incident little boy, Wade Al-Fayoume, was taken to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. The woman was seen for multiple stab wounds, but is expected to survive, according to a statement. The autopsy revealed that the child has been stabbed a total of 26 times. The sheriff's department said in a statement, quote, detectives were able to determine that both victims in this brutal attack were targeted by the suspect due to them being Muslim and the ongoing Middle Eastern conflict involving Hamas and Israelis, end quote. Now, this tragic story makes me sick to my stomach. It truly bothers me that we are fighting a war that doesn't need to be fought. I'm going to tell you why I say this. We're fighting a war in our own communities with people who aren't even trying to harm us. That innocent mom didn't try to harm that landlord. That innocent child didn't try to harm that landlord. They didn't do any violent crimes against that landlord, but that landlord decided to do a violent crime against them because of what's happening overseas. And what I really want people to understand is that when we pay attention to media outlets and don't do our research, this is what happens. Yes, media outlets are resources we're supposed to use, but we're also supposed to do our own research. I really want people to know that Hamas is a terrorist group, but I also want people to know that you need to do research on everything that's happening in that situation. Because we are hurting each other for no reason. Why can't we sit at a table and have a conversation? Why can't we come up with a solution to love on each other? Why is it that we're in a space where it's free Palestine, free Israel? Why can't they both be free? Why can't they both be at peace? Why can't we come together and all hold hands? Why are we fighting wars in our territories when, let's be real honest, that's like black people fighting against white people for no reason, for absolutely no reason, because of slavery. You know what? Because of slavery, I'm about to go kill a white person. I would never. And I would never suggest anybody ever. Why? Why? There are people who are Muslim. There are people who are Israelis here in our country that don't got nothing to do with that war. That probably don't even know nobody over there. They're probably just as confused as we are. You know how disconnected I am as a black person from my own African roots? When I hear about something happening in Africa, I'd be extra confused. I do my research and I educate myself, but I'd be confused. So for me to go off and harm somebody because of what's happening that don't got nothing to do with me or you, that's ridiculous. We need to love on each other. We're not going to settle anything by going to war in our own spaces. This is not helping anybody. All right, guys, we're taking a quick break. I'm sorry. All this stuff is just ridiculous. None of this stuff is helpful. And the fact that people don't see anything wrong with all this stuff that's going on is just ridiculous to me. All right, we're going to take a quick break. This is the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. When we come back, we're going to have the amazing Raven Wainwright, and I'm super excited because it's Tasty Tuesday. Yes, it's Tasty Tuesday with Raven Wainwright. Make sure to stick around. I'll bring her in. Don't go nowhere.
I'm Nathan Atkins, and I know the Drip Bar LV is the place to be for natural health and wellness. We offer wellness-boosting IV vitamin therapies designed to enhance your immune system, promote healthy aging, increase your energy levels, and improve athletic performance and recovery. Book your session today by visiting our website at thedripbar.com. That's thedripbar.com. Or give us a call at 702-846-0851. That number again is 702-846-0851. Mention you're a listener of the Jaime Dee Show and receive 15% off.
Hungry for the best barbecue in Las Vegas? Come out to the infamous barbecue and meat market, John Mull's Meats and Roadkill Grill in Las Vegas. John Mull's was featured on the Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now take home delicious meat selections for your grill, and while you're there, grab a bite of the best barbecue in Las Vegas. With 2 locations now at Tom and Gowan or on North Decatur, you're sure to find the perfect meats for your next barbecue or party. Find us online at johnmullmeats.com.
Is your dog suffering from a sensitive stomach? Hi, it's Kelly the Cookie Lady from Mooch's Munchies. Our dogs had super sensitive tummies, and I needed to find a low-fat treat that wouldn't give them gas or other issues. Most of the treats on the market were loaded with fillers, chemicals, and chicken fat. Many of them weren't even food. Well, I knew I could do better, so I developed Mooch's Munchies, and I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Stop by our store or our website, moochesmunchies.com, and find out why we say that Mooch's Munchies are totally pawsome.
At AR Heating and Air Conditioning, our main goal is to provide high-quality service without breaking the bank. From maintaining your HVAC units to fixing them when they are down, they are there.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST, and live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. For everybody who's tuning in, I want to remind you all that my wonderful sponsors at the Drip Bar and Nursey Cosmetics has amazing things for you all. The Drip Bar Las Vegas is giving anybody who goes into their establishment and says the Jaime Dee Show a free IV vitamin therapy drip and the first month of their membership paid for, courtesy of the Jaime Dee Show. Let me tell you, I love me some IV vitamin therapy hydrations, some benefits, and more. It's just a little needle that goes into one of your veins, and the hydration goes directly into your bloodstream. It doesn't hurt. It's super simple, and it takes less than 30 minutes. Let me tell y'all, it is cold and flu season, so make sure to get the Shield. There are many different options to choose from, but I'm recommending the Shield right now because it has vitamin C, magnesium, B12, B-complex, and zinc. Your immune system is your shield against infections and illness. Keeping your immune system working properly is the key to diminishing the risk of infections. Also, if you are already sick, go to the Drip Bar. I'll tell you why. Because they have something for you. It's called the Flu Fighter. vitamin C, magnesium, and zinc. Nothing crushes a flu or a cold better than a strong immune system. This drip gives you the fluids you need, the vitamins and minerals you need so that your immune system can support the fight of that illness. So make sure to go to the Drip Bar Las Vegas. They are the bomb. As well, go to Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa, located on 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. That's 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. And receive a free facial, courtesy of the Jaime Dee Show. Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa has won awards all throughout Vegas. The top 25 ejectors in Vegas. The top 25 med spas in Vegas. Go see Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. They have all of these different things you can benefit from. Check it out. All right, we're here. It's Tasty Tuesday. I'm super excited. It's Tasty Tuesday because I have my friend Raven Wainwright literally idle right now because she is about to get our taste buds going. Let me tell y'all real quick before I bring Raven in. We'll clear this throat of mine. I went out to Moxie's with Raven, and not only is she a good time, a good 10, but she really isn't foodie. She was all up in that menu. And she ordered these egg rolls, Raven. Child, we got to set up a weekly trip to any food spot you want to go to. Listen, I will use my credit card for you. All right, let's bring in Raven Wainwright. Again, Raven Wainwright. She's here. It's Tasty Tuesdays. What's up,
Good
Raven?
morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. And I heard you say you're going to use that credit card for us to go out to eat. So you just made my morning.
Look, here and there, because you know these bills are high. But Raven, let's get into it. It's Tasty Tuesday. What do you have for us?
It's Tasty Tuesday. Yeah, so this week, I actually found this restaurant just by glancing on Instagram. Someone was out, and thank God for hashtags and you being able to actually tag locations, because I was able to, again, find this restaurant on Open Table. The name of this restaurant is called SW Steakhouse. It's located in the Wynn. The address for it is 3131 Las Vegas Boulevard South. On Open Table, it has a 4.7. I went there and the food was delicious. The ambience was there, and I will absolutely go back because my eyes just glanced at the menu and I was not able to actually eat everything that I wanted, but my taste was definitely satisfied by the time that I left. So to get started, I'm a cocktail girl. Of course, they have the main cocktails that we all love, but I decided to go to my favorite, which is a Angel's Envy Old Fashioned. If you have never had an old fashioned, if you never tried Angel's Envy, you will love it. I'm a brown girl, so it gives more of a sweeter taste that's more smooth for you to actually enjoy. And then to get started, I seen on the menu that they had a Maryland blue crab cake. You know, we're from the DMV.
So good, yes.
The DMV, whenever we see Maryland crab, our eyes just go so big. Not full of filling, very great size portion, and it came with a great malt vinegar aioli. When I say a 10 out of 10, a 10 out of 10. I as well had the short rib ravioli. When I say this was different, this was so different. I'm a rib girl. You know, I love to barbecue. So when I seen anything rib, short, whatever, I am indulging. And then for dinner, I wanted to go for a steak. I was just craving a steak. I'm a ribeye girl. So for the people that don't know, a ribeye is going to be your most flavorful and a filet is going to be your most tender. I was not worried about anything. Well, of course I wanted to be tender, but I was so focused that evening on just flavor. It was cooked to perfection. I had it cooked medium with some truffle butter. And then I wanted to spice it up a little bit. I did get a poached lobster tail.
Oh my God, Raven, where did you get the stomach from?
Of course, I had leftovers. You know, you got to have like a little doggy bag coming out.
Right.
For sides, I went for the white cheddar mac and cheese. You know, fine dining, it's not going to be grandma's baked mac and cheese, but it was still good. I would actually rate that an 8 out of 10. And then I had the Parmesan cream cheese spinach. I'm just a cheese girl. I know cheese on cheese. How am I digesting this? But it went very great. The sides are very shareable. Of course, I had leftovers to bring home. When it was time for dessert, I couldn't indulge in anything large. I had to settle for sorbet. And that evening, the sorbet flavor was raspberry. One thing that I did notice and I did enjoy about this menu was how diverse it was. They do have vegan options, they have a lot for you to choose from. The next time that I am there, I did see something about a Alaskan king crab pasta. I'm a crab
Ooh.
girl. I haven't had any crabs since I lived in DC. Every summer we're out there eating our crabs. And I'm like, this
With our good
looks
Old Bay.
amazing. It has a lemon cream sauce attached with it. I'm like, I definitely have to come back to indulge in this. I will give this restaurant, honestly, a 9.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
And I would definitely go back. There are a lot of things on the menu that I was not able to indulge in. And I'm like, I just have my eye on it. And next time that I'm feeling the mood, this is where I'm going to go. I did rack up a bill, though. I will say that if your money's not right, money's tight, please, maybe not this place. I racked up a bill of $210, and this was not including my tip. So
By yourself?
By myself.
You did have some pretty big options. Now,
Yeah.
Raven, people are on social media right now and they're saying the segment's making me hungry. This sounds amazing. I'm super excited for my first time here at Tasty Tuesday. And a lot of people want to know, when you're looking for a restaurant to recommend, like you said today, you saw it on Instagram. Let me tell y'all this. Instagram is the plug, especially here in Vegas. It's the plug. Now, when you're looking on social media and you see a restaurant you want to try, what makes you say, yes, this one?
Just honestly, the photographs. Photographs get me, I think the better the content that you post and the better content that you're able to see, it's going to be able to bring people in. Marketing is number one. And sometimes it doesn't even have to come from the company. It just comes from regular people just going to the restaurant. Even sometimes when you can hashtag, you can just say Las Vegas food, and you'll see, a million and one things on there. So
nice. Raven, I've been out with you before, and I tell you, Raven can eat, y'all. She know what she's talking about. Do you have any food allergies?
I do not have any food allergies.
So you telling the truth?
I thank God for that. I thank God for that.
Facts. Now, Raven, we did have a question last week that we didn't get to, and somebody wants to know, I want to trust you, but I'm gonna really trust you if you can answer this question.
Okay.
Can you cook at home?
I can cook at home. I love to throw down on the grill. I do. Before I even moved away from Philadelphia, every single day I would be on the grill. My mom would be like, "You're literally just cooking one cheeseburger on the grill. If I can cook lunch, breakfast, and dinner on the grill, I will." And when I do it, like the last time that I cooked on a grill, I cooked me a ribeye, short ribs, and some hot sausages, and then I just made some sides, like cold sides with it. But I love grilled food, and that's why the short rib ravioli just kind of gravitated towards me. I could have went with just one starter, but I'm like, I can't. I really can't.
Yeah, okay. Raven, when you're going to these places, do you Google the menu beforehand, or do you just go and just get into the
I have to look at the menu. I do. So what I did was I clicked on the seafood menu on Open Table. So it does give you that option. And I just clicked on it and I'm like, okay, this is right up my alley. And yeah, but I don't always eat, at this 5 stars restaurants. Even how I was telling you when we went out to Moxie's is I went to Fridays. So if you guys haven't went to Trivia Wednesday at Fridays, what's the name of the casino again? It's called
Gold Coast Casino every Wednesday.
Yes. I went there by myself, and there I even have my favorites there. If you haven't had the mozzarella sticks from Fridays, please try.
I ain't gonna lie, they busting.
Yes. And then I indulged again. I had a New York strip with some scampi, a side salad, and loaded baked potato, or loaded mashed potato, should I say. And they have a really good caramel pecan cheesecake. Okay.
I went last week. It was so good, Raven.
So so now that you can tell everyone, you can vouch for me to say that I know what I'm talking about.
Listen, when we had that little egg roll cheesecake, not cheesecake, cheesesteak thing, At Moxie's, I know what you're talking about. You knew what you was ordering. Now, Raven, people want to know about the ambiance of SW Steakhouse. Is this more of a date or like a casual restaurant you can go to?
I would say this is definitely a date night. If you're trying to have a cute little time, like put something nice on, then this is definitely a date night. I went by myself. So I sat at the bar. I'm like, okay, let me just come here, because I feel like when you're sitting more higher up, sometimes you're able to see more of the environment. So I just went, sat at the bar, took my time with everything, and I just went out and I treated myself.
Yes, well deserved. You deserve that, Raven. Make sure to treat yourself, because if nobody else will, you should. Now, okay, I got one more thing before we end this segment, because we'll have one more minute. Now, Raven, when you're out here looking for these different restaurants, last week you had the Italian restaurant. This week you have this SW Steakhouse. What is something that you'd be like, you know what? Nope, I'm not even going to try this.
Honestly, the ratings on Open Table, if you have less than a 4.6, honestly, I'm not going. This one kind of, I seen it on Instagram and it had a 4 point, or I seen it on Instagram, and then once I went to Open Table, it had a 4.7. So
Wait, out of what? Out of what? 5?
Out of 5, yes.
Okay.
So I'm like, if it's anything less than a 4.6, I'm probably not going. I'm really like a snob when it comes to reviews, because I feel like that's like true feedback. And I'm looking at how, for the bad reviews, like what they're actually saying,
Right.
So I pay close attention to the reviews when it comes to me choosing where to go.
Nice. Okay, we have one more question actually, and this is for you, Raven. Okay. We're live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. I have people from all over the world who are tuning in right now. People from Dallas, California, Chicago, and more. And they want to know, if they came to Vegas, which some of them actually are coming within this month and next month, are they able to hit you up personally for recommendations?
Yes, you can. So I do have my Instagram linked beneath my name, which is The Raven, TheRavenNNN. And you can write me on Instagram. And as well, I work at Ocean Prime, so another fine dining restaurant on the Strip. And this month it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we have one of the best desserts in-house this month in honor of that, which is a strawberry shortcake, and a few other items as well on the menu to help raise awareness for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you want to come see me again, I'm located on the Strip at a restaurant called Ocean Prime, a steakhouse, as well as a fresh seafood restaurant. And if you have any questions, just feel free to hit me up on Instagram at The Raven.
Yes, please make sure that y'all hit up Raven at The Raven. That's TheRavenNNN. And when you go see her at Ocean Prime, tip my girl. Kara says she's actually going to come visit you because that's her favorite. So make sure, ask for Raven.
Ask for me. Who said that again? What's the name?
Kara from Phoenix, Arizona.
Kara, come on down.
Yes, let's go ahead and give Raven that bell ring. You are immaculate. Thank you so much for this segment of Tasty Tuesday. You're doing it, friend. You're doing it.
Yes. We're doing it.
We're doing it. We'll see you next Tuesday, all right?
Okay, see you soon.
All right, bye, friend.
Bye.
Everybody, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a conversation on Karen's Gone Wild. Don't go nowhere. It's the Jaime Dee Show.
I'm Nathan Atkins, and I know the Drip Bar LV is the place to be for natural health and wellness. We offer wellness-boosting IV vitamin therapies designed to enhance your immune system, promote healthy aging, increase your energy levels, and improve athletic performance and recovery. Book your session today by visiting our website at thedripbar.com. That's thedripbar.com, or give us a call at 702-846-0851. That number again is 702-846-0851. Mention you're a listener of the Jaime Dee Show and receive 15% off.
Hello, everyone. It's Shy from Nursey Cosmetics and Aesthetics Wellness Spa. We're located right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Address 8360 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 220. We're located in the Summerlin area. Be sure to check us out. We are running specials on all services. That's right, 10% off all services the month of October, whatever you choose, regardless if it's a facial injectable treatment, body injectable treatment, wellness service such as IV hydration, weight loss therapy, or even skincare and getting a facial. You get 10% off all services this month. Be sure to mention the Jaime Dee Show and get an additional 15% off your next facial service. Make sure to give us a call at 725-205-1147. We hope to hear from everyone soon, and don't forget our special deals in 10/31/23.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. Live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at the Jaime Dee Show. Y'all, it's still Tasty Tuesday, and Raven just came on here and blessed us with a great recommendation, SW Steakhouse. Look, she works at Ocean Prime on the Strip. If y'all want to get together and go support Raven, I am down. Seriously, hit me up at It's Jaime Dee. That's ITSJAIMEDEE. Send me a DM if you want to take a good trip to Ocean Prime when Raven's working and get that true Raven experience. Let's do it. I'm telling you, I recommend her for anything food related. All right, for just not tuning in, like I said, I already had Raven on the show. We went over some daily news. Now we're gonna have a conversation on Karen's Gone Wild. Yo. Whenever I see a Karen video on social media, I instantly get disgusted, secondhand embarrassment, and ready to hit somebody with a metal foldable chair. Now, if you don't know what a Karen is, it's someone who doesn't mind their business and targets a person just for being themselves, for minding their business, and simply existing in a space that belongs to everyone. A Karen is also a person who goes out of their way to make a scene and disturb the peace or those in the service industry. Now, I said Karen is a person because people call everyone a Karen for just being jackasses and causing problems or pain to an innocent person. However, a Karen is usually a Caucasian woman who has nothing better to do than bother someone and or cause a problem that was never there. We have seen many examples of Karens targeting innocent Black people for literally just being Black. Karens have tried to stop Black men from walking in the park, fishing in their neighborhoods that they actually pay rent in, and even simply working at a Starbucks and trying to make an honest living. Oftentimes, these Karens create the problems, cause an uproar, turn around and play the victim, and then try to get the police involved. Karens still believe we are back in times where when white women said something, it is automatically believed. You heard me right. When white women said something happened, it is automatically believed. Yes, there are still despicable white women who exist that use their whiteness and their white woman tears to cause harm, arrest, and even death to innocent people, and specifically innocent Black people. Cough, cough. Think Emmett Till. You know, the African-American boy was abducted, tortured, and lynched in Mississippi in 1955 at the age of 14 after being accused of offending a white woman, Carolyn Bryant to be exact, in her family's grocery store. And I'm not sure if you guys heard, but Carolyn Bryant actually admitted to lying on the innocent Black boy not too long ago. For all those people who said, well, no, he really did it, she actually admitted that she lied. And Carolyn actually died April 25th, 2023. Now, the sad part is she never served time or even was held responsible for her horrific lie. That innocent young boy from Chicago lost his life because a white woman decided to lie on him. Well, with all that being said, there are still Karens out in the world just waiting for the time to shine. Recently, there was a Karen caught on camera who got frustrated and turned to throwing drinks at a group of women for being too loud while celebrating at a restaurant. Take a listen to this video and let's discuss what would you do if you're a victim to a Karen gone wild. Now, please excuse the F-bombs. I thought that those would be bleeped out. They were supposed to. The video, I guess, was removed. But that was the original video. And, woo! This white woman decided to just start throwing her drinks at these women for celebrating in a restaurant. Isn't that wild? For just having a good time. For just celebrating. For being in a space that's open to everyone. And it wasn't like, excuse me, it wasn't like that restaurant was a dim lighting, super chill, 8-night type of restaurant. It was a regular restaurant. Even Elsie says, I hate Karens and I'm white. They are cringy and embarrassing. They need a dose of their own medicine. Hey, Devon, I love you right back. But yeah, I agree. To just be sitting and enjoying yourself and then be a target of what I would consider a hate crime because you're just being you is ridiculous. And I want to know what would be appropriate actions to responding to a Karen. Let me know in the comments on YouTube or call in. Because to me, I feel like if somebody spit in my face or somebody threw a drink at me, I'm swinging. I don't know. Is that wrong with me, Mark? Am I rude to say that? He laughing. Am I wrong for saying that? If somebody threw a drink in my face or spit on me, I am beating you up. The way I would hawk smash somebody for throwing a drink at me or spitting at me. Is that wrong? Or am I not the victim? Would I go to jail for that? I don't know. I don't really know how the law works, but I feel like if you throw a drink at me or spit on me, I should be in immediate danger and I should be allowed to defend myself. Now, I am wholeheartedly against hitting women. But sometimes you can't control your reaction, especially for somebody who is putting your life in danger. Especially how we know these situations play out. The person who's the attacker and the aggressor turns around and acts as if they're the victim. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning into the Jaime Dee Show today. I really appreciate y'all, and I love y'all with all of my heart. If you're listening on the YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and send out this link to anybody and everybody. Help the Jaime Dee Show continue to thrive. Hey, if you want to promote your business, product, or services on the Jaime Dee Show, hit us up on info@jaimedee.com. I love you all so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember to support. I'm here every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. PST. I see you, Devon. I see you, Gina. I see you, Williams family. I see you, Kara. I see you, Elsie. I see you, Andrea. Love y'all. Bye. What's up, everybody? You were just tuned into the Jaime Dee Show, live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM. If you aren't in the Las Vegas area, you can catch my show live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. That's TheJaimeDeeshow. If you want to advertise your business on my show, email us at info@jaimedee.com. Thank you all so much for your support. See you tomorrow.